Hello and welcome back to another smashing episode of No Sense for Nonsense. Today we're going to talk about Night at the Museum: Secret of the Tomb. Night at the Museum 3 is the story of a New York Museum of History security guard who must travel to the Museum of London to find a way to fix a magical tablet that has the power to bring things, objects and his friends to life. This is a comedy picture. And I love comedy. I grew up watching Ace Ventura Pet Detective, Monty Python, Dumb and Dumber, Spaceballs, and the 3 Naked Gun movies. I must say I liked the first Night at the Museum, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the second version. So I was a little skeptical when I decided to go and see this movie, but I was very wrong to do so. I have to admit, I pretty much enjoyed this movie. I'm even prepared to say that out of the 3 Night at the Museum movies, this one was the best. At the beginning it felt like I was about to watch The Mummy and National Treasure, but in a comedic fashion. Makes me want to go on an adventure to Egypt and punch evil henchmen in the face. Besides it being a comedy, you do get an adventure type of feel while watching Night at the Museum. Once they're in London, things are always happening. You are on the move, you are taking part in the story, and it feels like you're there with the characters. I'm not saying I was laughing from the start, but I did find the movie entertaining, and there were no moments where I was annoyed or bored, because the humor was well executed and fun. There were times nearing the middle of the flick where I did laugh my ass off. Lancelot. Peace, brother. Dan Stevens was a great humoristic Lancelot. He is funny and you love how naive and ignorant he is because he's the brave Sir Lancelot from Camelot who's waking up for the first time. But he's also very pompous, but in a funny way, and that brings an interesting mix to a really diverse mix of characters. And Dan Stevens had great chemistry with all the other actors. I can say the same for Ben Kingsley, whose role wasn't as big as it should have been. But as small as his role was, he made a great impact. He made me laugh the most, and he said it himself in his interview that he had a great time making this movie and working with these actors with whom he has never worked before, and you could see that he had a great time. Better yet, all the actors had great chemistry. But I was a bit hesitant on this character, Tilly, who's the security guard at the London Museum. At the beginning, I wasn't the biggest fan of her, but after a bit of time, I did begin to like her character. I want my own monkey. Okay, not monkey. I want my own capuchin, especially this one who kicked ass in this movie. She even has her own IMDb page, for Pete's sake. It was a joy to see him on screen, yet sad at the same time because you know he passed away, but that doesn't take anything away from the film because you know that Robin Williams is a legend, and seeing him act perfectly in this flick only justifies that even more. Night at the Museum: Secret of the Tomb is a fun comedic adventure movie with good acting, so I'll say that in the end, this movie deserves a thumbs up.
Yes, it is.
So listeners, tell me, did you like this movie? Yes, no, and why? Who is your favorite comedian and what is your favorite comedy? Leave a comment down below and share this video if you liked it. So listeners, thank you for listening. So until next time, keep nosensical.